Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are keeping happy and fine and safe, and we are eagerly waiting for the WBCS notifications. And here I am. In this video I'm going to discuss how we are going to prepare for this WBCS examination. I'm sure many of you must be preparing it yourself at home or you're taking classes, but here I'm going to discuss how we are going to prepare for West Bengal Public Service Commission, which conducts the WBCS examination. The three stages are, you already know, preliminary, mains and the interview, and have defined the syllabus and everything in this video. And aspirant, if you are an aspirant, you will get to know the detailed WBCS examination preparation strategy and what books you are going to follow, what are the few questions that usually come. There are few books which will work for WBCS prelims and mains both, and then there are few that will exclusively work for each and separate examinations. Before we discuss the preparation for WBCS examination preparation, you can check the important informations about WBCS 2020-21 and you can be updated with the current notification for WBPSC 2021. So now an aspirant should go thoroughly through the website and the eligibility criteria of WBCS examination. You should understand the WBCS exam syllabus, as WBCS exam is a 3-tier examination: preliminary, mains and interview. You should learn how to download the WBCS admit card to sit for the state administrative examination, and you can also check other important details that is related to the admit card. The WBCS syllabus will be released with 2021 notification. So you can download the WBCS syllabus for the previous year 2020 from the link that is given in the official website. So discussing about the syllabus for this examination, the WBCS examination is conducted annually or when announced by the West Bengal Public Service Commission, that is WBPSC. The commission recruits for groups A, B, C and D and various posts under these groups. You can refer to the official website of the commission for such details. The official website is https://pscwbonline.gov.in for further updates or any other updates if you want. WBCS preparation. The civil service examination is an eminent one, and the standard of papers designed for it are such that the test will test your analytical and conceptual clarity of the candidates who are appearing. Now, I'd like to share with you few tips that can help you to crack the preparation for the examination. Each topic that finds its place in WBCS syllabus is important, and an aspirant should never skip any of the topics. For state service examination, a candidate should read the state board textbooks, as these gives pertinent information on various topics mentioned in the syllabus. Each topic like history, geography, polity, etc. should also be read, keeping in mind the state's aspects. Source of practice is the past year's question papers. Do prepare them thoroughly. You will find them in the official website and they might be available in other sources also. Now let us decode each topic for you and provide you with the best possible manner in which you can prepare for this examination. WBCS prelims has given the topics, that is English composition. Now the candidates here should know that the standard of the question asked under this section lies between moderate and difficult. It will never be easy. Segregating the section into topics would help applicants simplify their preparation. Topics included under English composition are synonyms and antonyms, idioms and phrases, vocabulary test, phrasal verbs, homophones, fill in the qualifying words or the appropriate words. And for this, the books you can follow is, you can choose from any one that I'm saying, that is APSP Bakshi, that is Arihant publication, KD Sarkar High School English Grammar, Grammar and Composition by Renan Martin. You can follow that. Apart from this, you will have general science. For this, general appreciation, understanding of science matters of everyday observation, experience as expected from an educated person, not having made special studies of scientific disciplines or any other scientific knowledge will be required. Now for this also you can choose various books. There are magazines like Chronicle Science, for that you can choose that, or state board textbooks for current events of national and international importance. You can choose that. Now coming to social, political, economic or geographical issue that affects India and its policies in the national and international front. For this, you can choose any of the books that I am telling you right now. It can be Pratiyogita Darpan. Please take a note of this. This is a magazine. Yojana magazine, that's also a magazine. Competition Success Review, this is also a magazine. The Hindu, which is a newspaper. Telegraph, which is a newspaper. And for history of India, that is ancient, medieval and modern. Okay, for this there are also various books. You have to go through that. You can choose any state book, state textbook or mag book that is relevant to Indian history. For geography of India with special reference to West Bengal, physical geography, social geography, then you have economic geography, then you have economic geography and others. For this you can choose a textbook or read Majid Hussain or Orient Longman. For Indian polity and economics, that is economy, Indian constitution related to Panchayat Raj, constitutional bodies, etc. For this you can read Lakshmikant for Indian polity and can go through Ramesh Singh for economics. Aspirants or candidates can go through school textbooks to understand the basic concept. Indian national movement, then you have nature and character of 19th century resurgence, that is there. Then you have growth of nationalism, attainment of independence and the movements related to it. For this also you can go through any school textbooks, and also you can refer the books that I'm saying right now. That is Bipin Chandra, Romila Thapar. You can follow these books. Next you have general mental ability, logical reasoning, common aptitude. For this, practicing you can do from R.S. Agarwal. That will suffice, no problem. Candidates can refer to our overview of logical reasoning from the articles or the websites that are given. You can go through that also. There you will get the basics that is straight, and this can help you with WBCS preparation too. And apart from this, Saurav sir's class gives you extra information about all this. You can go through that also. The WBCS syllabus will include history, geography, polity, economics and current affairs. WBCS preparation books for mains examinations for history are Bipin Chandra. For polity, you can refer to Lakshmikant. For geography, you can go through Lexicon or Majid Hussain or GC Leong. For economy, you can go through school textbooks or Ramesh Singh textbooks that we have. For current affairs, you can refer the Hindu or monthly compilation of any good magazines that is preferable by you. Apart from the books that I just mentioned, a few other recommended reading sources that might be helpful to you are Budget and Economic Survey, State Board books that is related to this examination, NCERT books. For this you can download the NCERT books PDF which is for the English medium. Next you have to prepare for a compulsory paper, that is number 1 and 2, where knowledge of Bengali language is very important and significant. Candidates should practice report writing and translations from school textbooks, which will be very, very helpful for you all, and also from Bengali newspapers. The candidates or aspirants of this examination can also check some important differences between articles that can help them differentiate between two and more important terms that are seen in the syllabus. Now, some important points that has to be kept in mind regarding this WBCS exam preparation. Firstly, practice previous year's question papers. Do not skip them. Do MCQ solving practice for prelims. Do answer writing practice for mains. That is, WBCS study material is also available with Soros's class. You can get that and practice. WBCS prelims has been conducted successfully and the results for 2020 have been declared too. So WBCS prelims 2021 is to take place on 7th February, which is already out, and you have to prepare for it in the upcoming months. Hence, candidates should revise important topics that are frequently asked in the preliminary examinations. I am saying you few important section-wise topics that have been common and are frequently asked in the examination before, along with the related articles that have the probability to be asked in the next prelim question papers. So such topics are general in nature and overlap with UPSC syllabus. So the important WBCS questions on history is, firstly, they ask you which leader died on the day the non-cooperation movement was launched in 1920. That can be one question. Who is the founder of Gadhar Party? Then, at which session of Indian National Congress Vande Mataram was sung for the first time? Who was the composer of Vande Mataram song? Where was the provisional government of independent India formed? Then there will be questions like the first INC, that is Indian National Congress session, was presided by whom? Who set up the Indian Independence League? The provisions for separate electorate for Hindu and Muslim was made in which year? In which session did the INC declare Purna Swaraj to be its goal? The Khilafat movement was started by whom? Which important event immediately preceded the Jallianwala Bagh massacre? Who was the main person behind Jallianwala Bagh massacre? Which battle established the supremacy of the British rule in India? Which day is declared as the Direct Action Day by the Muslim League? Kuka movement is associated with which of the following states? And there will be options among which you have to choose. The Rowlatt Act was passed in which year? Now, these were questions related to history. Now, I'll say you important questions which are related to polity. Which is the amendment of the Indian Constitution related to the reservation of SCs and STs and representation of Anglo-Indians in the Lok Sabha and State Assembly? Next, there might be question on Panchayat Raj. The Panchayat Raj of India has how many tiers? Article 280 of the Indian Constitution lays down the establishment of what? Power to grant pardons is enjoyed by which constitutional authority? Which statements are correct regarding the Public Accounts Committee? And there will be 4 options which you have to choose. The impeachment of the president can be initiated in? Which article of the Indian Constitution guarantees to all its citizens the freedom of speech and expression? 86th Amendment of the Indian Constitution altered DPSP to provide for? Which schedule of the Indian Constitution distributes powers between the Union and the states? What is the concurrent list? And so on. Mark the correct date on which the Indian Constitution came into force or came into being. The power to increase the number of judges in the Supreme Court is vested in? What will follow if the monetary bill is substantially amended by the Rajya Sabha? So these are few questions related to polity. Now there are few questions, important ones, which appeared mainly on geography, like Sundarbans is declared the World Heritage Site for, Rammam hydroelectric power plant is located in, the Tropic of Cancer does not pass through, Shola forest is found in, Kolleru Lake is located between, what is the demographic dividend, Lakshadweep is an island of, in India, which type of forest occupies the largest area? These are the few questions related to geography. Now, few questions related to current events. There might be few examples I'm giving you right now. Which day is marked as the World Orphans Day? Which province of India is the first to have complete organic farming? Who was honored with 54th Gyanpith Award? So these might be the questions related to current affairs. So if you are an aspirant of WBCS examination, and if you just the questions that I have just mentioned, if you are able to answer all of this, then consider your preparation for this exam is well enough. You are thorough and you will be able to sit for the examination for this year. But if you don't have such preparation, then I will say you do not waste time. I have already mentioned the names of the books which might be relevant, or which from where you can revise and practice the materials. Or even in Saurav's class, we are providing you with materials and thorough exam preparation for WBCS examination. You can just contact with the details there, and you can just go through the classes that are provided there also. No issues with that. Or if you think you are sufficient enough with the materials, you can prepare yourself on your own also. But all I will say, if you are able to answer the questions that I just now said you, then I think your preparation for this exam is well enough. Otherwise, you have to think otherwise and start preparing in a different manner. Then you have to prepare a time schedule. Since the notification is already out, prepare a proper time schedule, and without wasting time, start preparing for it, because this is a very coveted examination. We all prepare for this examination, and I'm sure you had been eagerly waiting for the notification to be out. So once the notification is out, you will start preparing. Don't do that. You start preparing from now onwards, and I'm sure this will be of some help to you. So I have given you the tips, information, and all the related matters that might be available and might be relevant to your examination. I have given you study materials, tips, how to study, how to manage your time, what are the books to be followed, how you can go through it. I have discussed all this in this video. So I'm sure you will be benefited out of it. So I'll just give you one more advice. Don't waste time. Don't linger on with the thought whether I want to do this or I want to sit for this examination or not. No, definitely don't do this, since opportunities are quite less in this time. So just go for it, opt for this examination, and if you have good preparation, I'm sure you will pass out with flying colors. So all the best for your career ahead, and stay updated. And thank you for watching this video so patiently. Thank you. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay fine. Thank you.